Have you ever wondered why ancient pyramids and temples, located thousands of kilometers apart in different corners of the world, share such similar structures? At a time when there were no modern machines and no means for long-distance travel, how did humans build such perfect, durable, and astronomically aligned structures? Were these truly just the tombs of kings, or do these pyramids represent traces of some power, some technology, or even some beings far beyond our understanding? This is the mystery that has fascinated humanity for centuries, and today, we stand at the doorway of that enigmatic truth. In India, massive ancient temples and large archaeological sites exist, and similar pyramid-like structures are spread across the world. Egypt's Great Pyramids still amaze scientists today. The biggest question is, how were these pyramids built? The second major question is that at the time these pyramids were constructed, modern machines like those we have today did not exist. Ancient temples around the world and the Great Pyramids of Egypt all share similar structures. Their architecture and designs closely resemble one another. Stepping inside these structures feels like entering a completely different world, bringing a deep sense of calm and peace. Even today, pyramid-shaped structures seem to emit energy, which is why sitting beneath the inner sanctum, garbhagriha, of an ancient temple creates a unique feeling of tranquility. Although these ancient structures are spread across the world and share similarities in their design, one question still remains: why were they built in the first place? It is said that the pyramids of Egypt were built as tombs for Egyptian kings, but the question worth considering is this: were such massive, multi-tiered, towering pyramids really constructed only to bury the dead? Or was there some other purpose behind these cone-shaped structures made from 2.5 million massive stones? According to ancient Indian beliefs, in ancient times our world was created by beings who came from other planets, beings we refer to as gods. It is believed that the astonishing structures built during that era may have been created by these aliens. Looking at the construction of these structures, one can say that whether they were built by aliens or by humans, whoever created them must have belonged to a highly advanced civilization. Looking at these structures and experiencing the strange sense of calm they evoke, could it be that they were built as advanced sites designed to communicate with aliens who visited in ancient times? Could they have served as stations to connect with the planets of these extraterrestrial beings? Ancient temples in South India, Egypt, Babylon, Iran, and Iraq share remarkably similar structures, as if they were all built by the same civilization. These ancient structures are incredibly old, with many of them dating back approximately 5,000 to 5,500 years. Today, pyramids are found in different countries in various styles. For example, the pyramids in India, mainly temples, are perfectly straight and tall, while in Mexico, pyramid structures with circular, step designs are found. Pyramids in peninsular regions often have curved edges. The pyramids in Central America resemble the tall and straight pyramids of India. The most unique pyramids, however, are found in Egypt. Their design follows precise geometry, with walls converging at a single point at the top. According to the branch of mathematics called geometry, a pyramid is the strongest and most enduring structure. If one wants to build a large structure that can last thousands of years, a pyramid-like design is the ideal choice. So, can it be assumed that these pyramid-like structures were built to last for thousands of years? But at the same time, another question arises: why were so many pyramids constructed? Were they built to maintain contact with outer space and other worlds, aliens, over millennia? Pyramids are found all over the world. In China's Xinjiang province, 250 pyramids have been discovered. Pyramid-like structures have also been found on the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, as well as in Ireland, Canada, and northern Sudan. In Egypt, roughly 155 to 300 pyramids have been found. In terms of sheer numbers, the most pyramids are located in Central America, with nearly 10,000 structures discovered. All of these pyramids are brilliant examples of mathematics and are also astonishing from an astronomical perspective. Their construction took the geology of the Earth into account. The people who built them had a deep understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and geology. But the question remains. When there are thousands of kilometers separating the 5 different continents, and in ancient times there were no means to travel such long distances, how were similar foundational structures built across the world? Were they all constructed by the same civilization? If so, how did they communicate with one another? One example of this is the pyramids on Mount Aventine in Italy and the pyramids of Egypt, which have almost identical structures, even though there is a vast sea and a long distance between them. So how is it possible that both civilizations ended up creating such similar designs? Similarly, the pyramids and temples in Indonesia, Cambodia, and Central America resemble each other. In some places, even their measurements are almost the same, as if the knowledge of how to build them came from a single source. It is possible that in those times there was some means through which people from different civilizations met and exchanged cultural knowledge. Or perhaps the concept of building pyramids was passed from one civilization to another. One of the pyramids at Giza in Egypt is the Pyramid of Pharaoh Khufu, built around 4,500 years ago. At that time, it was the largest man-made structure on Earth. Even today, this structure raises countless questions, such as who built it, what techniques were used, and why it was built in the first place. This pyramid stands 450 feet tall, spreads over 13 acres, and is made of 2.5 million stones. Yet, in that era, modern cranes or machinery did not exist. Another question arises. Where did these massive stones come from? According to local legends, the stones were brought from quarries about 800 kilometers away, some weighing as much as 70 tons. Archaeologists believe that these pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaohs, but this is only an assumption, because building such massive structures is not necessary just for a grave. What's even more surprising is that around 1950, explorations discovered several pyramids that contained neither human remains nor coffins. If these were truly tombs, human remains would certainly be found. But the evidence shows that these pyramids had been sealed for thousands of years and were never opened. So then, what was their purpose? That were these pyramids centers of energy? Or perhaps markers or stations for beings from outer space? In many ancient civilizations, including the Maya, it is believed that gods came and taught humans how to build pyramids. Similarly, the pyramids found in China, Bosnia, and other locations also pose major questions for science. It is claimed that the pyramids discovered in Bosnia are the oldest and largest in the world, with an estimated age of around 12,000 years. If this is true, many scientific theories would have to change, as it would prove that humans were highly advanced thousands of years ago. However, science is not yet ready to fully accept these claims. The greatest limitation of science is that it searches for truth within a fixed framework. If it were to step beyond those boundaries and include ancient traditions and beliefs in its research, we might discover worlds beyond anything we can imagine. Perhaps these pyramids are a map of an advanced civilization somewhere in space. Perhaps they hint that we are not alone in this universe. There are many questions, and their answers still await us today. If this story made you think, show your support by liking this video. Share your ideas in the comments, and follow the channel for more deep dives into history and the unknown.